let's try to solve one of the equation of log here. So if this is log 2 and this is log 8, how to solve that? So we change log 2 to log 8 or log 8 to log 2. So it's better or is easier to change the bigger number to the smaller number. So how to change to log 2? It become log 2 over log 2, and then you write down here 2m, this value, and 8 below here. Okay, then you rewrite log 2m equals 3. And then since this is all numbers, you can calculate the value. So I will write down somewhere here log 2 8 become log 2 2 to the power of 3. Okay, and then using the rules of log, you bring the 3 to the front, it become 3 log 2 2. So the value of log 2 2 is 1. So it's 3 times 1 equals 3. So the value here will be 3. Now we have log 2m minus log 2m over 3 equals 3. Now we have equal log or log of the same value, log 2 and log 2. And then in order to simplify the equation, whether this is equation of log or not, you eliminate the fraction. How to eliminate fraction? You multiply by 3 in this case because the denominator is 3. So 3 times log 2m will be 3 log 2m. 3 times log 2m over 3 will become log 2m equals to 3 times 3 equals to 9. Okay, so and then what you have to do, you can simplify on this left side. Make sure we have only one log left. And before we can simplify this, you have to make sure there's no number in front of the log. So we have to bring the 3 to the top of m, so it becomes log 2m to the power of 3 minus log 2m equals 9. So now we can simplify log minus log, and the number, these are the numbers, become divide. So log 2m power 3 over 2m equals 9. So from here, there are okay, first I will simplify m power 3 with m, with 2m. So I can cut here because m power 3 means m. I can cut with the m, so what is left is m power 2. Okay. Now coming back to how we change equation of indices to log. Let us review a little bit. If we have 81 is equals to 3 to the power of 4, so the number here will become log. So if we write log 3 81 equals 4. So similarly here, we move this to here and then 2 to the power of 9. So we have m squared over 2 equals 2 to the power of 9. Okay, that is one solution. So you calculate what is 2 to the power of 9, which is 512, then times 2. So you have m squared equals to 1024. So m will be the square root of, so it becomes square root of 1024 will be 32. Be 32. But then there is another way how to solve this. Okay, that is okay. So another way is that, because so sometimes you have equation of indices which involve numbers where you cannot make it similar bases. So we have 7 power x equals 4 to the power of 2x minus 5, for example. So you substitute, you write down log 10 7 power x equals to log 10 4 to the power of 2x minus 5. So similarly, if you have log on the left side, on the right side, you can just cut the both of log, then you can get back to the to this pattern. So what I mean by this case is that instead of writing it down like this, you can write down log on the right side. So, but then you have to follow the log here, 9 log 2 2. So if you simplify on the left side, you have log 2 m power 3 over 2m, where you can cut this also. You have here log 2 2 to the power of 9. So in this case, you cut log 2 with log 2. What is left is m squared over 2 equals 2 to the power of 9. And after that, similar step, that is 512 times 2. So m will be square root of 1024, which is 32. Let's try to answer another question on the equations of log. So 4 plus log 4x equals log 2 4x plus 16. So firstly, where this question comes from is offered for your reference. I think it's 2019 at page 95. Okay, so it means solving the equation means we have to find the value of x here. So because the algebra or the variable is x, so we have to find what is the value of x. Okay, so I prefer to use this method where I will cut log 2 with log 2. So the log 2 can be cut if all the side on the left side there is log 2, on the right side there is only one log 2. So what I'll do is that I will substitute or I will write down 4 log 2 2, because 4 is 4 log 2 2, because log 2 2 the value is 1. So 4 times 1 still 4, plus log 4x equals log 2 4x plus 16. Anyway, why did not I substitute with log 4? Because actually I intend to change log 4 to log 2. So log 4 to log 2 become log 2x over log 2 4. And here still is 4 log 2 2 plus, and then there is no change here, log 2 4x plus 16. And then we can find the value of log 2 4. What is it? Log 2 4 we can be written as log 2, 4 is 2 power 2, and then 2, that power 2 go in front, so it becomes 2 log 2 2. So 2 log 2 2, the value of log 2 2 is 1, so the value is 2. Okay, so I will rewrite I will rewrite, and I will rewrite as 4 log 2 plus log 2 x over 2 equals log 2 4x plus 16. Alright. Then what I'll do, I multiply everything with 2 because I want to eliminate the 2 times 2. So 2 times 4 will be 8. So 8 log 2 and then you multiply 2 with this one. 2 and 2 will cut each other. Log 2x equals log 2 4x plus 16. Okay, so far what we have done is to change the log to make sure we have only one log, one type of log, not log 4 and this is log 4 and this is log 2. So I change everything to log 2. Okay, so now what we have to make sure is that there are 2 log 2 here on the left side, so we have to combine them to make it into only one part. Okay, so it become, oh okay, I did not multiply by 2 here, so 2 log 2. Okay, now we have to simplify. Log 2 plus log 2, it become log plus log become, the number become multiplied. So even before you can combine them, you have to make sure there is no number in front of the log. Okay, so that number we have to bring on the top of 2. So it become log 2 to the power of 8 plus log 2 x equals log 2 4x plus 16 to the power of 2. Now we can combine this number, this is also number, log plus log, it become log 2 to the power of 8. What is the value of 2 to the power of 8? 2 to the power of 8 will be 256. Okay, 256 times x. Okay, so log plus log, the number multiply. Okay, now we have log 2 4x plus 16 power 2. And then we can cut log 2 with log 2. So we have 256x equals to 4x plus 16. 4x plus 16. Okay, you have to expand. So there is no more log there. So what we have here, we are going to have an equation of quadratic equation. Okay, so I will rewrite it down here. So we have 256x equals 16x squared plus 64x plus 64x plus 16 times 16 will be 256. Okay, so this is a quadratic equation. So make it into general form. 128x minus 256x plus 256. So 0 equals 16x squared minus 128x plus 256. And then we can we simplify that? Whether we simplify or not doesn't matter actually. So we just but I prefer to simplify if possible. 128 divided by 16. Yes, and 256 divided by 16. So you divide all by 16. So we have x squared minus 8x plus 16 equals to 0. So then we have to find the value of x. That is, a is 1, b is negative 8, and c is 16. So the value of x is 4. There is only one value. Okay, so if x is equals to 4, it means the factorization will be x minus 4. X minus 4 equal to 0. So the value of x is 4. Okay, before we end the day today, let's solve one of equations of log here. So this question is taken from also fire reference, additional math, page 95. The question is question 75. If 2 plus log 4y equals 3 log 2x, express y in terms of x. So we have here log 4 and we have here log 2 and we have here number. So first what I'll do is that I will change log 4 to log 2. To rewrite 2 plus log 2 over log 2 and write down here y and write down here 4. That is how we change from one log to another. So log 2 over log 2, there are two numbers here. The y is on top and number 4 is below here. So here is equal 3 log 2x. And you can calculate what is the value of log 2x. Log 4. Log 4 can be written as log 2 to the power of 2, and using the value the rule of log, you bring down the 2, so you have log 2 and the value of log 2 will always be 1. If the number here and the number here are the same, the value is always 1. So 2 times 1, which is 2. So the value here is 2. So I just cut here and then write down 2. So, and before I simplify further, I would multiply everything with 2 in order to eliminate the fraction 2. So 2 times 2 will be 4 plus log 2y, because 2 and 2 you cut, and here will be 6 log 2x. So now, how to eliminate the log 2? The preferred way, my preferred way, that is I like to do, is I will substitute the value just like this one. 2 log 2 is 2. 4 is also, it becomes log 2. So plus log 2y, 6 log 2x. And we have to simplify on the left side and make sure we have only one log 2. So before we can combine the number, you have to make sure that the number before the log is eliminated by bringing it to the top of 2. So it becomes log 2 power 4 plus log 2y equals log 2x power of 6. Now we can combine 2 power 4, which is 16, with y. If log plus log, the number become multiplied. So you have log 2, 16y, 16 times y equals to log 2 x power 6. Now you can cut the log 2. So we have 16y equals to x to the power of 6. So y is x power of 6 over 16. So that is the answer to the question express y in terms of